The TNA now says the latest battlefront in the race to State House may be a well-orchestrated smear campaign against the party and its flag bearer, Uhuru Kenyatta. That is, alleging that there are forces working to ruin its image by association of the party and its presidential hopeful with former mungiki leader Maina Njenga. Well, Sakaja has told Njenga that he is not welcome to TNA. Here is KTN's Ann Kiguta with a report on media reports that have elicited condemnation from the TNA.
Who would have thought the day would come when a Kenyan presidential candidate would reject an endorsement and the possibility of a block vote? Well, that day has come. Uhuru Kenyatta's The National Alliance is, quote, alarmed at reports from a section of the print media today alleging that the party is in talks with Maina Njenga to join it. The statement was categorical. Maina Njenga is not welcome to TNA, end quote. According to TNA National Chairman Johnson Sakaja, politics is getting too dirty. In a statement to newsrooms, Sakaja says the story was a malicious and deliberate attempt to paint TNA and Kenyatta in negative light. Sakaja wondered why the story was published when ICC prosecutor Fatu Bensouda is on a visit to Kenya in full knowledge of Njenga's well-documented mungiki past. The office of Fatu Bensouda wants to prove in court that Uhuru Kenyatta and his co-accused agreed with the leadership of the outlawed mungiki sect to, quote, pursue an organizational policy to keep the PNU in power through every means necessary, end of quote. Uhuru and former head of civil service Francis Muthaura are accused by the ICC of providing funding, uniforms and weapons to mungiki and pro-PNU youth to carry out their attacks in the bloody 2008 post-election period. The TNA statement says Maina Njenga, who claims to have shunned the mungiki and embraced Christianity, does not represent the values of TNA. TNA now wants Njenga to remain in his Mkenya solidarity movement and continue working with Raila Odinga's ODM. Before the Kangema by-elections, Maina Njenga declared that he would back Prime Minister Raila Odinga's presidential bid, and they joined forces to campaign for the Mkenya solidarity candidate, John Gathogo. However, Gathogo lost the by-election that was won by TNA's Tyrus Ng'ahu. TNA has moved to consolidate its base in Central Province by insisting that anyone who wants to support it must first join the party. In April, Raila defended Maina Njenga for organizing the Limuru 2 meeting, which was violently dispersed by the police, who claimed it was a meeting to relaunch the mungiki. Ann Kiguta, KTN Prime.